Good morning, year one. Today we're going to be looking at revising the ear sound from last week. So let's have a look at the graphic, the original phoneme, ear, and now we're going to have a look at the different graphemes of how it's represented. So the first one is ear, the second one, ear, and the third one is ear. So what I'm now going to do is click and give you a few seconds before you read the word, before I read it back to you. So the first word, beer. Second word, ear. Ch, ear. P, ear. Peer. Ear. Sneer. And lastly, ear, steering. And now the most common spelling of this sound. Ear, here. Ear, near. Ear, fear. Ear, tear. Ear, year. And then on to the last spelling, the last grapheme for that sound, which is ear. Severe. Ear, mere. In, the, ear. Interfere. And the last word, ear, adhere. And that's the end of our starter for this morning. Well done, everyone. Okay, so in the sound box today is the sound air. Can you hear it? Let's just say it together a couple of times. Air, air, air. And today, the air sound looks like this. So air sounds like air. So we're going to say it a few times by bouncing it and then stretching it together. So let's bounce it first. Air, 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 air. Want to see those hands bouncing? Air, air, air. And now we're going to stretch it. Air, air, air. Okay, now you're going to need the helps of your mums or dads or whoever's looking after you, because you're going to write this sound on their back. I'm just going to give you a few seconds to do that. Grown-ups, if you can pause the recording just for a second. Well done, everybody. And now we're looking at some of the words that use this grapheme. So, first word, air, pear. Next word, air, bear. Third word, oh, it's a naughty word here. I hope this doesn't happen at all with you. Air, swear, although it also can mean a promise. And now here he is, today's alien. And he looks very like the alien from yesterday. I wonder why that is. Air, fair. And then now we've got, give him a quick wave, and then we'll move on to air, tear. And our last word, air, wear. Now you need to get your whiteboards out because we're going to have a quick copy. You've only got a few seconds to write each of these words after I write them up on the board. So the first word is pear. Pear. The second word is bear. The third word, wear. And then the next word is tear. And then finally, the last word today is swear. So get your adult to check that those all have been spelt correctly. And now we're moving on to the challenge of you spelling them when I say them. So I will say them, and then I need you to write them down, and then I'm going to write them on the board for you to check, or your adult to check. Okay, we're going to be using segmenting for spelling, so get those arms ready and get your whiteboard ready. So the first word is pear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's pear. Pear. Your second word is bear. Bear. So use those arms. Let's segment it. Bear. And now have a go at writing it. It is bear. Bear. Your third word is where. Use those robot arms. Where. And this is what it looks like. I'm sure you're doing brilliantly. And now, word number 4, tear. Air. And there it is. Just check it. And then your final word, that naughty word again. Although I swear that we're going to work really hard at making good use of it. Swear. 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 Well done. And now I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to write a sentence using one of those words and then show it to your grown-up. So I'm going to ask grown-ups to pause again now. So now it's time for those tricky words, same ones as we practiced yesterday. And today I want you to have another go at writing a sentence using them. Even better if you can write a question and remember those question marks that need to go at the end. So first we're going to say the words. When. So I'm going to run the cursor over the phonemes and then I want you to read them. What. And the third tricky word. Why. And our final tricky word. Where. Not quite so tricky now. We know that that can make the air sound. So again, grown-ups, pause this and give your child a chance to write an amazing sentence using one of these words. Wow, those really were amazing sentences. Well done, especially if you managed to use the question mark. And now we're moving on, and you're going to have a go at writing each one of those words. So I'm going to say it, I'm going to give you 5 seconds, and then I'm going to write it on the board so your grown-up or yourself can check whether you spelt it right. So the first word is when. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it is. When. Second word is what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What. Remember the A, it sounds like an O here, and that's what makes it the tricky word. Third word is why. And your final word is where. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where. So are you ready for the final challenge? Wipe your boards, get ready, because I'm going to say a sentence that I want you to have a go at writing, and you need to try to remember it. So I'm going to say it a couple of times, and then I'll give you a few seconds, say it once more, and then you have a go at finishing writing it. So the sentence is, why did the bear eat the pear? Why did the bear eat the pear? Why did the bear eat the pear? And now, grown-ups, if you pause it until the children have finished the sentence. So show your grown up your sentence, have a think about whether you've remembered all the punctuation, and then correct it if it doesn't quite look like this. So your sentence is, why, tricky word, did the, tricky word, bear, bear, eat, eat, the, tricky word again, pear. Now I think I've forgotten something on the end. It's not a full stop, it's a question mark. So if you managed all that, amazing, and if not, just make the correction. And then I just want to say how well you're doing, and we'll have a go at this again tomorrow.